Hey everyone, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching, for being on my channel, for being subscribers, for commenting, for all the support. I really appreciate it. As you guys can hear behind me, the cicadas are in full force right now. They'll be done after a few minutes, but I still wanted to do this video because I thought it'd be a nice background to have. I hope it's not too distracting. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about how this is kind of a difficult topic, so I just want to warn you in advance. If you don't like this kind of topic, just switch it off. But a lot of INFJs have suicidal thoughts. It's one of those things that I've noticed, not only within myself, of course, but with all the different people that have been messaging me. And I get a lot of private messages from people who have those suicidal thoughts right now, who are in their teens, who are in their 20s, and who are upset and feel unworthy and feel not good enough, and they feel alone and tired and just like they want to give up on the whole situation, right? I think one of the main reasons I do these videos and why I'm so positive on them and why I want to be that beacon of hope for you guys is because I went through that. I've been through all that shit. I've been through those moments in my life where I hated myself, absolutely despised myself. I did not understand myself. I did not know why I was here. What was the point of me being here? I spent so many moments when I was in my teenage years and in my 20s wondering to myself if there was even a point to me being alive. A lot of times I would think to myself, why do I even breathe? I'm wasting all this air that I'm breathing, all this oxygen. Why do I even eat? What's the point? I'm wasting all this food. Someone else who's more worthy should be eating all this food. Why am I even alive? Why do I even get all this love from my parents or my family? Someone else deserves all this love, not me. Not me as a person that I am that doesn't do anything, doesn't contribute anything, doesn't know herself, doesn't do anything important on this planet. It's just a waste of space, right? I hated myself. I despised myself. I did not want to be alive. Now, I'm glad that I'm still alive. I am grateful that I did not commit suicide. I'm grateful that I didn't because I think I was too scared to do it, or I just knew that it would just be so painful to my parents, to everyone around me. My siblings loved me. I loved them. I didn't want to abandon them. And I knew that there was, even despite the fact that I was filled with so much hopelessness, I was still filled with a little bit of hope, like a little niggle of hope that everything would turn out properly, right? And everything did, and I'm glad that I'm here. I'm so grateful that I'm still alive. I'm so grateful that I'm still here, that I'm able to do all these things that I'm doing, that I'm able to help people out, that I'm able to contribute in the way that I do, right? But it wouldn't have happened if I had died, right? And I don't want to say that, don't commit suicide because you don't never know what will happen in the future. But I just want to be here and tell you that, yes, I've had those thoughts myself. And no, it does not matter. Like, it does not matter because I can't fix you guys. I can't tell you that it's all going to be all right and you're not going to believe me completely. I want to be able to tell you that everything's going to be all right. And I want you guys to believe it because it does. It turns out all right. But you're probably not going to believe me. And you're probably, if you are thinking about suicide, you're probably in those moments where you're like, I can't deal with this anymore. I have to leave. I have to leave right now. And I get it because I was there. And it's hard. And no matter what anyone says to you, nothing feels right. And you don't feel right. And you don't feel like you're worthy of being alive. And you don't feel like you're ever going to accomplish anything. And you don't think that anyone is ever going to understand you. And you don't think that anyone's ever going to be there for you. And you're never going to find anyone. You're never going to find any friends. You're always going to be alone forever and ever and ever. And I get it because I was there. And I got over it. And all I want to do with this video is make you realize that you're not alone. Almost every single INFJ I know, because I have spoken to a lot of you guys, goes through that in their teenage years, in their 20s perhaps. They go through that. They go through that constantly. Even when I was a child, I'd constantly be thinking the same thoughts. Even when I was like, I think I started thinking this way when I was like 8 or 9, where I was like, no, why am I here? What's the point? Why am I even here? Like, what's the point? I stopped eating. I would skip meals all the time because I was like, I don't want to waste food on me when someone else could eat it. I wouldn't drink water for a long time because I was like, no, I don't want to waste water. There's not enough water on this planet. I'd breathe very I like stop myself from breathing, and I hold my breath because I was like, I don't want to waste all this oxygen on this planet on me. I don't deserve it. Look at me, I don't deserve it. You know, I would I would say mean things to my friends so that they wouldn't be friends with me anymore because I was like, I don't deserve to be your friend. But of course, they loved me and they wanted to be my friend. And I'd be like, when they'd come back to me after, I'd be like, thank you, God, thank you for giving me friends. Thank you for them not believing that I'm like not worthy of it. Thank you for them believing that I'm worthy of it. Thank you for my parents who are always there for me, for my siblings. Little by little, I got over that hopelessness. I got over it because I read a lot, and I read a lot about other people who were successful, who accomplished something, who changed the world. You guys hear it? The cicadas are done. It's amazing how they do these things. Um, I believed that there was hope for me. I read a lot. I was constantly reading self-help books and psychology and motivational books. And I was constantly thinking about myself. I was constantly analyzing myself. I was constantly doing journaling and meditating and trying to figure out, why am I here? What is the point? Why did the universe put me here? Oh, they're back again. Why? That was always my question. I'd always be writing about it. I'd always be thinking about it. Why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? There's a reason for it. I know there's a reason for it. I know there's a reason for it. And the more I believed it, the more I figure out the reason, the more I'm here and alive and still here, right? And now, obviously, I don't no longer have those suicidal thoughts. I don't think about suicide. I don't think about death at all in that manner. I know I'm going to die eventually, and I'm fine with that because I've lived my life the way I wanted to live it. I'm living my life right now the way I want to live it. I could die tomorrow and it's totally fine. But it's definitely not going to be because I commit suicide. It's definitely not going to be because I end my own life. That's not going to happen because I love living. I love being alive. I love being here. I love it. I love it so much. It's the best thing on this planet. I love being alive. It's just, this world is fascinating. There's so much going on, and I don't want to miss a single moment of it. As long as I'm alive, I want to be here. I want to be here as much as possible. I mean, look at the cicadas. Like, they die, they have short lifespans, but in those moments that they are alive, they live it to the max. They sing their songs they made and they do their thing. I want to be like that. I want to live my life to the fullest, to the max, to the highest potential ever. Because yes, I will die soon, and I won't be alive for that long, maybe 70 years, maybe 80, maybe 100 if I'm lucky. But then I'll be dead. That's it, And then what? I'll have another life, but I won't remember that I was alive right now. So what's the point of it? Why waste my time thinking about crap? Why waste my time thinking about if I'm worthy or not? Obviously, I am worthy because I'm here. So let me make the best of it. Let me make the most of it. Let me do as much as possible. Let me live as intensely as possible. Let me live to my fullest capacity, because I will be dead soon, right? I don't know if this makes sense to you guys. I don't know if this video was helpful or not. I just really wanted to share with you guys that yes, I've been there. I've had those thoughts and I got over them, and I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of hope that yes, you will get over it as well. I promise you. There is hope. There's always hope. All right? Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here. If you guys ever want to message me, ever about anything, I'm always here. My email address is in the description below. Or you can email me or message me on Facebook. It's Boom Shikha on there. Or you can comment below. Whatever you guys want, I'm here for you guys, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.